Hi, I'm Suzanne Bowen, and welcome to my Long and Lean prenatal workout. I am so honored to have you join me today to strengthen your mind, body, and spirit during such an incredible time in your life. This workout will tone and lengthen your muscles as well as elevate your heart rate. It's imperative that you get your healthcare provider's permission before beginning. Once you have this clearance, I always want you to listen to your body. If you feel yourself becoming faint or dizzy, or you feel yourself straining, I want you to back off and begin again when you feel ready. Also, listen for my modifications. Realize that depending on your fitness level or your trimester, you may have to start and stop. All you need for this workout is a mat and plenty of water. Let's begin. Start lifting the knees up and into the chest. Use opposite arm, opposite leg. Ground your standing heel. Keep your abdominal wall pulled in and up. Use momentum here. Lift. Swing the arms freely to warm up the shoulders. Feel your heart rate going up. Really listen to your body. Good. Lift up. Breathe in. Exhale through your mouth. Last 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. And then step your legs out into a turnout position and alternate side lunges, swinging freely through the arms. Keep your abdominal wall pulled in. Keep breathing. Excellent job. Make sure your knee is not passing the toe line. Good. Last 4 sets. Swing freely through the arms. Feeling the body really warming up. Excellent. Now stretch up and over to the right. Really stretch through the fingertips, maybe looking up to the ceiling. And then lift up and go to the other side. Bring both arms down. Look at your turnout, going into a plie position, shoulders over the hips, lower and lift, circling the arms down and up. Bend and lift. Notice where your knees are. Make sure they do not pass the toes. Last 2. Good. Now lower it down and up, lifting the right leg. Begin. Down. Lift that leg. Good. Bend. Lift. Try to lift the leg straight. And then add your arms. Down and up. If adding the arms is too intense for you, just keep your hands on your hips. Reset and let's go to the other side. Begin. Lower and lift. Bend. Lift. Good. Now add the arms if you can and lift. That just adds intensity to your position. Bend, lift, last 1, and lift. Placing the hands on the hips, tiny little pulses. Bend, 2, going to 8. Excellent job. Last 2 and 1. Now sit the hips back. Shoulders go forward, roll the shoulders back, and hold. Still through the body, breathing. Pull the abdominal wall in. Good. Inhale up, stretch to the ceiling and down. Let's do that set all the way through again. Begin. And lower, down and up. Lift, really big arms here. Up, bend, lift. Exhale up. Last 2. Now right leg extension. Begin, lowering down, lift up. Good, really try to straighten the leg, point the toes. Feel the heart rate going up. If you want, you can add the arms. Good, last 2. Good. Reset. Go to the other side. Lower. Lift. Bend. Listen to your body. Down and up. If you need to start and stop, please listen to your body and feel free to do so. Last one. Excellent. Place the hands on the hips. Little pulses. Down. Try to stay low. Challenge yourself. Excellent. Sit the hips back. Open the chest. Roll the shoulders down and back and hold. Last 2 counts, last one, and come all the way up. Inhale up, stretching the arms to the ceiling, and exhale down. Plie, down, arm circles up, bend, lift. Good. Inhale to lower, exhale to rise. Last one, and lift. Hands to the hips. Right leg lift. Begin. Lower. Lift. Bend. Lift. Make sure you're breathing. Down and up, adding the arms. If you can. Reset to the other side. Lower. Down. Lift. Good. Breathe, lift, add the arms if you want. Adding the arms just adds a lot more intensity. Just listen to your body. And then last one, and lift. Hands to the hips, tiny pulses. Begin, bend. Going to 8, last 4, 3, and last one. And sit the hips back into your plie squat position hold. 8. Breathe. Abdominals in. Good. And then all the way up. Inhale up. Great job. Take your right leg out into a side lunge. Turn the left toes in. Arms reach out, palms to the floor. Full range of motion lunge. Pull the arms in. Bend and pull. A modification for this. Place your hands on your hips and just move through the legs. Really sharp arms. Good. Engage the chest as you bring the arms together. Now bring the arms out and hold, shoulders down. Excellent job. Now tiny pulses. Make sure your knee does not pass your toes. Last 2 and 1. Now down all the way up for 8. Full range of motion. Down and lift. Last 4. Breathe. And last 1. Now take the arms back out and hold your lunge. Very still through the body. Last 2 counts. Good. Now pulse. Really extend through the fingers. Now last set, so lower and lift up. If you need to place your hands on your hips on this set, please do so. Down, exhale in. Engage your arms. Bring the arms out and hold your lunge, feeling the lower body. Breathe. Pulse. Good. Excellent job. Bring the arms down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And take your left leg out into a side lunge. Arms reach up. Lower and lift. Good. Really open the right hip up. Pull in. Challenge your arms. And then lunge and hold. Shoulders away from the ears. pulse down. Checking the knee is not passing the toes to protect your knee. Bend, pull, full range, down, lift. You're doing great. Sharp arms. Last one like this, and take it out and hold, very still. Breathe. Now pulse down. Feel your shoulders burning here. Bend, full range of motion for 8. Down, pull. Last 2 like this. And last 1, and then hold it out. Now pulse down. Good. Step it in, inhale up. And exhale all the way down. Excellent job. Now bring your right toes out, lifting the knee up, and then bend your arms, bending at the elbows, arms in line with the shoulders. Lifting the knee up as you press the elbows together. Good. Trying to balance here. If this is too challenging, you may need to hold a chair. Last one like this. Now straighten the arms together. Just lift the knee. Up. Exhale, lift. Really use your abdominal wall to lift the shape of the leg. 4 more. Good, exhale. And then last one. Take the arms out by the shoulders, and then leg extensions. Extend and pull. Again, feel free to use something for balance here if this is too challenging. Try to extend all the way through the toes, straight leg out. And last one, excellent job. Switch to the other side, lifting the left heel. Bending the elbows, begin, lift. Really strong back here, taking the shoulder blades together. Keep your arms bent. Pull. Up. Good. Last one like this. Now straighten the arms. Just the knee lifts and lowers. Up. Pull in to lift the leg. Exhale at the top. Last 2. And last 1. Arms go straight out to the side. Extend, pull. Balancing is wonderful to practice during your pregnancy. Good, last 2. And 1. And then bring it down, good. Lift the right heel up, hands to the hips, sit the hips back, and then lower the arms, palms face each other. Lower and lift. Make sure your back is very flat. Chest is open. Movement is coming because you're bending your knees. No roundness in the upper back. Good. Holding it low. Add the arms. Bend, straighten the arms behind you. Bend, lift, feeling the back of the arms working now. Good. You'll feel a lot of work on that left side. Hold it low. Now little lifts with the arms for 8. Lift. Very still through the body, just the arms move. Good. Bring the arms down, heel down, and round it up. Same thing other side. Left heel lift, sit back.
Arms come down, palms face each other. And lower. One leg squat, lift, bend, lift. If you're feeling your lower back, chances are you're rounding your upper back, so make sure your back is really flat. Your movement's coming through the knees and hips. Last one like this, and then lower it down. Add the arms if you can, and lower, down, up. Arms are straight as arrows. Bend, lift. In the lower body, feeling all the work on your right side. Abs are pulled in. And last one. Lower it down and hold your one leg squat. Little lifts with the arms for 8. Good. Neck is long. Chest is open. Last one. Bring the arms down and roll your back up. Rolling the shoulders down. Breathe in and exhale. Step the right leg back. Forward lunge. Arms come into an arrow position. Bend and lift. Adding the arms if you can. Bend, straighten the arms. Now notice my movement is coming through the knee in a front lunge, and I'm not bending the back. Last one on 8. Pulse it here, holding the arms out. 4 more. And just hold and bring the arms down and up, really feeling your back. Good. Last 2. Now hold the position very still, no movement in the body. You're doing great. Step it in and roll it up. Now bring your heels together, toes apart. Bend and tuck the hips under. Use your entire abdominal wall to pull in. Good. Exhale at the top. Bend, tuck. Down, tuck under. Pelvic floor muscles pull in. The lower abdominal wall pulls in and up. Last 4. And then last 1. Left leg will step back. Right leg is forward. Arms come down into arrow arms. Front lunge down, up. Bend, lift. Remember, your back is very flat. Movement's coming through the movement of the knee, forward and back. Last one, and hold and pulse through the knee. Now just the arms, down and up, bend, lift. Good. Last 2. And last 1. Now hold the position, really feeling your right hip. Breathe. And then step it in and roll it up. Heels come together, hands on the hips. Plie tucks. Good. Standing abdominal work is so wonderful during pregnancy. Pull in and lift, so really engage your abdominal wall. Another set of 8. Under. Good. And tuck. Last 2. And last 1. Inhale up. You've done a great job in the standing sequence. Inhale up again, stretch to the ceiling. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Good job. Now come forward on your mat, preparing for vacuum abs. Exhale up and hold, pulling the navel to the spine. Good. Release it down. 2, 3, 4. Now exhale up. 2, 3, 4, and hold, really pulling in. Release it. Neutral spine. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. Good. Really pull in. Nice. Release it down. And set up for push-ups. Take the thighs back, hands forward, shift your weight forward, and bend down. Exhale up. Bend. Lift. Maybe you only bend your elbows just an inch or two, that's fine. Avoid locking the elbows at the top. Inhale to lower, exhale to rise. Last one to a break. Stretch it back, knees apart, toes together. Sit back and inhale. Exhale up. Another set. Lower and lift. Bend. Press. Now if you need to start and stop, feel free. Exhale. Good. Last 2 and 1 and lift. Sit it back. Reach it out. Come forward for the last set. Abdominals pull in, lift, bend, lift. Good. Exhale up. Down, lift, bend, lift. Last one and lift. Sit it back to your heels, knees apart. A nice deep inhale. Good. Stretch it out through the fingers. And then come forward, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes under and lift the knees, hovering forward and back. Good. 2 counts forward and back. Good. 2 more times forward. Your modification could just be keeping the knees down if this is too challenging. Excellent job. Now touch the knees down, untuck the toes, round the back. Tuck the toes under again, and lift the knees, hovering forward. And back. And forward, really feeling the arms, the abdominal wall and thighs. Forward, 2, back, 2. Keep your head in line with the spine. And excellent job. Knees down, untuck the toes, round the back. Good. Tuck the toes under and hover. Last set, forward for 2 and back for 2. Keep your abs in. Forward for 2. Back. You may need to start and stop. That's totally fine. Good. Last set, forward and back. Excellent. Knees down. Untuck the toes, round the back. And bring the hands together, index finger and thumbs together, preparing for diamond push-ups. Ready? Abs tight. Begin. Pulse and lift. Barely pulsing through the elbows. Elbows point out to the side. Lift. Bend and lift. Up. Avoid locking the elbows. Keep your abs in. Lift. Last one to a stretch. Sit it back. Inhale. Exhale forward. Thumb and index finger together. Another set of 8. Do as many as you can. You don't have to come low. Keep your back very neutral. Abs in. Good. Last 2 and 1. Good. Sit it back to your heels. And then last set of diamond push-ups. Bend, press, down, really feeling the back of your arms and chest. Bend and lift. You're doing great. Make sure you're breathing. And then last one, and lift up. Sit it back to your heels. Good, really stretch out through the fingers. Roll it up. Inhale up and exhale down. Good, really breathe in and then come forward onto the forearms. Make sure the knees are underneath the hips. The front leg lifts in parallel, lower and lift the leg, down and lift. Make sure that the back knee is underneath your hips. Abs are tight, down, lift, feeling the glutes and the hamstrings of the working leg. Good, down, last one like this. Now, diagonal position with the leg. The knee goes to the opposite calf, bend, lift and squeeze, down. Abdominals stay pulled in to protect the lower back. You're doing great. And last one, now little pulses. Good, lift. Pulse it up, pulse it up. And last one, excellent, extend the leg. Now tiny little circles, circle around for 8. Very controlled movement. Notice my circles are not very big, very small and controlled. Good, circle it around. Extend through the toes. Now reverse directions around the other way. Abs are in. Good. 4 more like this. Good, you're doing great. Excellent. Now tiny little lifts up, up. Point the toes, full extension of the leg. Good. Last one, and sit it down. Knees are together as much as they can be. Sit over to the side that you just worked and stretch it out. And then come forward, hands together, forearms down, other leg lifts, full range of motion, lower and lift, bend, exhale, lift, down, bend and lift. Good, really squeeze it at the top. Last 2 and 1. Now diagonal lift. Knee goes to the opposite calf, down and lift. Abs stay zipped up. Last 2 and 1 and lift. Now pulse it up. Keep your abdominals in. Feeling the glutes. And last one, now extend through the toes, leg is long. Tiny circles around and up. Good. Small circles here. Try to keep your leg very parallel and very controlled. Now reverse directions, around and up. Good. Keep breathing, keep your head in line with your spine. Last one. Now tiny little lifts up, up. Lifting the seat, feeling the back of the leg. Last one. Excellent job. Knee comes down. Now sit to the side you just worked. Shift your weight over. And come into a T-stand position. Hand comes underneath your shoulder and bottom leg stays bent in. Top leg is extended and lift the hips. Straighten the top arm up and lower the arm down and up. Good. If this is too challenging for you, just hold the T-stand and don't move the arm. Lift. Up. Last 2. And hold. Lift the leg up if you can and hold the position. Good. And take it down. Nice. Come down to the forearm. Make sure the elbow's underneath the shoulder, knees are bent in. Hips are stacked, and lift the hips. Lower the hips, lift the hips, down and up. This is great for the obliques, which is part of your waist. Exhale, lift. Abdominals stay pulled in. Another set of 8, down and lift. You're really going to feel your lower waist working here. Good, down, exhale, lift. Inhale to lower, exhale to rise. Last one and 8, hold. Breathe, pull in. Good job, take the hips down. Cross the back leg on top, heel lifts, and then extend the bottom leg up, up, up. Really straighten that bottom leg, feeling the inner thigh of your bottom leg as it lifts. Again for 8, and lift. Good. Now hold it up and hold very still. Lift that leg. Good. Take the leg down. Make your legs parallel and lift both legs now. As you lift the top leg and lower, lift, working the outer thigh. You'll feel the inner thigh of your bottom leg and the outer thigh of the top leg. Abs stay pulled in. Good. Another set of 8, up and down, lift. Full extension of the legs, energy through the toes. Excellent. Last one on 8. Hold it here. Good. And take it all the way in, crossing the legs, mermaid stretch. Stretch up and over and feel all the work releasing. And then switch it around. Going into the T-stand. Bottom hand comes underneath the shoulder. Leg is bent in, top leg extended. Arm lowers and lifts. Bend, lift. Really opening the chest. Good, last 2. And last one. Now hold it and lift the top leg if you can. You may just need to hold the leg on the floor, really feeling that arm. Excellent. Take it all the way down to the forearm, elbow underneath the shoulder, legs are bent in, hand is on your hip, hips lift. Now lower the hips down. Lift, bend, feeling the lower waist. Inhale to lower and exhale. Good. Another set of 8 and lift. Stay strong. You may need to start and stop. Listen to your body. Last 2 and last one, and hold this here. Good. Breathe. Last 2 and 1. Take it all the way down. Cross the top leg over. Heel is lifted. Extension through the bottom leg. Now little lifts with the bottom leg up, up, up. Use your inner thigh to lift. Again, lift for 8, 7. Good. Lift, up. And hold it up. Leg is high, inner thigh is engaged. You're doing great, and take it all the way down. Now legs go parallel, both legs lifted. The top leg will lift up and down, up and down, up. Very controlled. Wonderful. Lift up. Try to keep that bottom leg lifted and energized. Lift, trimming the outer thigh. feeling the inner thigh of the bottom leg. Good, last 2. And 1. Now hold it here. Good, very still through the body. Good job. 7 and 8. Bring it all the way down, cross the legs in. And all the way up and over, really stretching through the arm and waist. Excellent. Now bring the hands down. Hands will come underneath your shoulders. Knees are bent. Good job. Breathing in and out. Lifting the front toes up, drawing that knee up and into the chest. Lift the hips up and lower the hips down. Lift the hips up and lower the hips. Now you're really going to feel the back hip and hamstring as you lower down and you lift up and squeeze at the top. Good. Pull in and tuck and squeeze. Good. Last 2 up, squeeze, and lift up. Excellent. Now extend that front leg and lift the hips up and hold. Very still. Good job. And bring it all the way down. Bring both knees in, other side, other heel lifts. And lift up 2 counts and down 2 counts. Good. Lift and tuck. This is wonderful for the back of the leg and seat. Feeling the lower back as well. Good. Lift. You'll definitely feel your arms. This is a shoulder and arm workout. So stay strong. If you need to start and stop, that's fine. And lift, lower. Last set, up, up, down, down. Good. Extend that back leg up. Now lift the hips. Just hold it here still and breathe. And lower the hips down. Diamond shape in the legs. Hands are back for support. Now lift the front leg and lift and pull. Good. Pull into lift. Pull in to lift. Your back is very neutral. Your back is not rounded and it's not arched. You're using your abdominal wall to lift the shape of the leg. Other side, lift. Lift. Good. Exhale as you lift. Good. 2 more. Getting ready to alternate the legs. Cross. Wonderful. Working the lower abdominal wall. Another set. Cross. Cross. Excellent. Bring both toes together. Inhale and lift both legs up. Good. Really exhale to pull the legs up to the chest. Good. Exhale up. Last one. Good. Cross the ankles, coming forward. Sit back in your V-stretch. Reach the arms out. And breathe. Now breathing in and out. Good. Stretching out through the fingers. Walk yourself up and over to the front. Active stretch here. Feeling the lower back all the way up into the side of the back. Reach. Breathe. Now walk it up and over to the other side. Good. Really opening the lower back all the way up into the side, which are your lats. Breathe. Reach. Excellent. Walk it in and roll it up. Bring the front leg forward into a lunge. Make sure the knee is just above the ankle. Place your hands on your knee and open the front of the back leg. Good. Breathe. Relax the shoulders. Good. Place the hands down and shift the weight back, straightening the front leg as much as you can. Do not overstretch. You may have a deep bend in the knee here, and that's totally fine. As you get more flexible, you'll be able to straighten the leg more and flatten your back. Breathe. Good. Now bring the back arm to the ankle, cross the knee underneath you, and straighten the leg behind you. And walk the hands down. You're really going to feel this stretch in the back of the front hip. Try to relax the upper body. Good. Breathe. And then walk the hands up, taking the back hand to the back ankle. Draw the ankle in toward your seat and shift the hip forward, stretching out the quadriceps, which is the front of your back thigh. Breathe. Good. Really opening that thigh. Excellent. Bringing the leg around. Take the front leg and cross it over the back and sit up really tall. Draw the knee up and into the opposite shoulder, and you'll feel this stretch in the front hip. This is a perfect stretch for sciatica, which can give pregnant women a lot of trouble. Good. Really lengthen through the spine. Make sure you're sitting down into your stretching hip, drawing the knee up and into the opposite shoulder and breathing. Good. Release the stretch and bring that foot into the extended leg. Walk your hands forward and stretch out the hamstrings. Flex the foot and place your hands either on your thigh, possibly to the shin, and even possibly to the outside of the flexed foot if you're flexible enough. Good. Breathe. Shoulders away from the ears. And come all the way up. Take the top leg and cross it under the bottom leg. Lift up really tall and come forward. Back is flat. If your hips are really tight, then just stay here. Or you can walk it out for more of a stretch, allowing the hips to open. And if you need an increase in your stretch, just walk to the foot that's on top. Breathe. Good. Walk it back in and up. And then cross your ankles and come forward. Bringing the back leg into that lunge position to stretch out the hip flexors of the front leg. Hands go on your knee and feeling that stretch opening in the front of the hip. Make sure your knee is just above the ankle. And make sure your spine is long. Keep breathing. Good. Place the hands on the floor and straighten your leg as much as you can until you feel a point of slight discomfort and no more. Please do not overstretch. If you can't breathe, you're stretching too far. So just back out of your stretch a little bit. Good. Feeling the back of the leg lengthening. Breathing. Now place the front hand to that ankle and slide it underneath you and straighten the leg behind you. Good. Opening the back hip. Walk your hands down if you can, if you need more of a stretch. Think about what you're stretching. Don't hold your breath. Good. Walk it back up. Front hand comes to the front foot, and then rotate the hip forward and stretch out the quads of the front leg. Keep breathing. Take that leg around and cross the back leg across the front leg. Lift up tall, drawing the knee up and into the opposite shoulder. Make sure you're sitting down into the back hip. Stretching out the gluteus maximus and piriformis muscles. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep breathing. Excellent. Now bring that leg in to the extended leg and walk yourself forward. Flex your foot. Maybe place your hands on your thigh. Maybe you can reach your shin and possibly the outside of the flexed foot to pull yourself down a little bit more. Keep your back flat. Feel the back of the leg stretching. Good. Walk it back up. Back leg crosses on top of the front leg in triangle stretch. And you may just need to stay here. You're stretching the outer hips. Maybe you need to walk your hands forward to increase your stretch. Possibly even going to the foot that's on top, allowing the outer hips to release. Keep breathing. Walk it back into the center and roll up. Cross your ankles. Reach your arms back behind you. Take the shoulder blades together and open the chest. If you can straighten your arms, great. Just work on opening the chest here. Now bring the arms out, straighten the arms in front of you, rounding the back, allowing the shoulder blades to come apart, and breathe. To increase the stretch, just lower the arms a little bit, keeping the arms straight, keeping the back rounded. Bring the front arm between the shoulder blades, the opposite arm to the elbow, opening the back of the arm, and switch the arms. Sit up really tall. Breathe. Front hand comes to the opposite side of the head, stretching the neck. Switch sides. Stretch the neck. And breathe. Release the neck and then bring the feet together. Place the elbows just on top of the thighs and pull yourself down. Thumbs go underneath the ball of the foot, fingers on top, and just work your feet out using the fingers and the thumbs. As you stretch the inner thighs, now walk your hands down. Allow the inner thighs to open. Breathe. walk it back up. Cross your ankles. Place your hands on top of your knees. Sit up really tall and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. I encourage you to stay in this position, or you can even lie on your side and allow your heart rate to really slow and breathe deeply, allowing the music to play, allowing your stress to release. Breathe deeply and relax.